Welcome to Barrick Mitsubishi, guys. My name is Satya Swain. I'm one of the new vehicle specialists and the assistant manager here. Today I'm going to do a video presentation for you on the Outlander LS MY 18.5 in white. The Outlander MY 18.5 comes in 7 different colors. This is the color that we have here is the Starlight color, which is a pearl white. Now there's few changes that has Mitsubishi done to the 18.5 models. The video that I will be doing the presentation is the 2-wheel drive option, and you do have the options of all-wheel drive as well in the LS models. Now LS is the mid-range. The entry level is called the ES, then you have the LS, and you have the Exceed, which is the top of the range. Now, starting off, I would like to say that with the Mitsubishi Outlander 18.5, you got the new dynamic shields, which looks really good on the road as well. You have your LED daytime running lights, which you can see here by pressing the unlock button on the key. The LED daytime running light straight away comes up. Fog lamps, as you can see here, it's comes standard in the LS model. The entry level doesn't have fog lamps, which I'll tell you more about it later. Now let's pop up the bonnet and see what's inside. Now what Mitsubishi have done in the 18.5 model, guys, is that even from the entry level, you got the 2.4 liter engine now, so there's no longer 2 liter engines. So that's the beauty about it being a 7-seater car with a slightly bigger engine, which is the 2.4 MyVec engine, which gives you 124 kilowatts with 226 torque. And it's a fantastic way because it's no more sluggish anymore, which was in the previous model, and that's a fantastic thing that Mitsubishi have done with a bigger engine. Now, talking about the engine, guys, I just want to say for the safety part, as Mitsubishi comes with 5-star safety NCAP rating, this engine is a drop engine facility. So if anything happens in the front over here in the collision of if you hit something on the front, the engine won't go towards your driver legs, it will drop down. It's got the drop engine facility. Then you also have the batteries and everything, which is on this side, which is on the safe side. As you can see, it's designed in a way which is pretty good, with a lot of ample space inside the bonnet, and also you have this cover over here which reduces the noise while driving the car. Lock it up. Pretty easy. Now, coming to the side over here, we'll start off with our 18-inch alloys, which come standard in all the Mitsubishi entry level to all the way to the top of the range. The ES model, which is the entry level, and then you have the LS, which we're doing the demonstration. They all come with the standard alloys 18-inch. As you can see here, guys, on the side, you got the power folding mirrors. Now let me turn on the car. As you can see, they come out with your indicators attached in the power folding mirrors. Now this is only in the LS and the Exceed models. The entry-level ES doesn't have that option. It's a great safety feature because if you are going in tight spots or anything, or going in your garage, then it makes your life easy, so that you have plenty of room. If you can fold it in or open it up depending on your situation. Over here you have your keyless entry. Now they come standard in the LS model, which is the mid-range. All you have to do is, if you have your key in your pocket, you have your hands full of bag, and you're coming from the shopping and you can't find the key, all you do is press that button and your car will automatically open the doors. It's a very handy thing, but they are in this LS model, which starts from the mid-range. Now, as you can see over here, guys, you got the privacy glass. This glass is a bit darker compared to the front. Now, the privacy glass is only there for security, so it's not tinted windows. So it's not going to help you with proper UV protection. It's just there so that so when your car is parked, nobody's coming and peeking in and seeing what belongings you have inside. Coming to this back over here, now reverse sensors, as you can see, they come standard in the LS model. Which is a great safety feature. So when you're putting your car in reverse, and along with the reverse camera, as you can see here, they come standard as well. in the entry level, the mid-range and top of the range. But the sensors is a very good safety feature. Is when you're putting your car in reverse and then you have somebody behind your car, it will start beeping, so it gives you a warning as well. Rear wipers, they come standard in all the models. Then you have the shark fin antenna, which comes standard as well, plus along with the roof racks, which come standard in all the models as well. What we're going to do, we're going to open up the boot. Now, this is the 7-seater car. Okay, the ES model, which is the entry level, comes with 7 seats. The mid-range comes with 7 seats, and also the top of the range as well, 7 seats. As you can see, the 2 seats are folded down completely right now. So if you don't want to use the last 2 seats, you can fold them in, and it's like it's not there. You do have options of 12-volt charging in the back as well, and cup holders in the back as well. So people in the back seats can enjoy their own charging with the power outlet, and then enjoy the cup holders and don't have to disturb anybody in the front. Now it's very easy. All I have to do is pull this up, comes up. You can lift your headrest depending on how tall you are. If you want extra room, just pull that thing and then it will come to the back, and then you can enjoy your nice drive. Enjoy the drive. The same thing. Just lift it. Very easy and simple. Now, if I want to fold it, you do have the 50-50 options as well. So if I just want to use 6 seats and want to fold the other one, then you just fold 1 seat, and then you can leave the one up and you can use this storage for cargo. What I'll do, I'll just simply fold it down. Now with your seats up or folded, you do have extra cargo room here. Plus you got the cargo blind, which comes standard in the LS model. I'll show you demonstrations afterwards how you can fold the seats completely as well. Coming to the side here, guys, we have these seats, the middle seats. The beauty about it is that you can move it forward and backward depending on the leg room of the person who's sitting in the back. I'll show you a demo on how you can fold these seats right now. So all you do is lift up and then it comes out. So we do what we did. I'll show you them again. So what we did is lift up the seats, comes out. There's a buckle here, pull that up. Use the handle on the side of the seat and they fold down completely down. Same thing, lift up the buckle and the handle, which is on the side over there, and they fold down completely. And viewing it from the back, you can see there's plenty of room here. You can move a small fridge if you have to as well, and it's got plenty of cargo storage. So if you're going camping or anything, then you have plenty of room to store whatever you need to. Now to attach it back again, what I do is just lift up the back, do the same thing here, very easy. Seats, you can see the buckle here. All I do is just put that in, that's done. Same thing here. Same thing here, which is just buckle in, done. For a person to sit in the back, all you have to do is move your seat forward, lift the seat up, and you can enter this way or that way, whichever is easier for you guys. It's got plenty of room. Alright, we'll pull the seat back. You do have the armrest here as well, so if you want to enjoy a nice ride with a cup with a glass of champagne or Coke or anything, shouldn't be drinking while driving, so that's one point. Now Mitsubishi Outlander, they do come with 68-liter tank, which is on the safe side, on the other side, and then you get around 7.5 liters per 100 Ks. With 5-star safety and cap rating and 7 airbags, that's a fantastic car with value for money, and then with fantastic features as well. What we're going to do, we're going to jump inside the car and talk about the safety features that the LS model comes standard with. The safety features in those cars, which is the lane departure warning, adaptive cruise control, forward collision mitigation, automatic rain sensing wipers, automatic headlights, and lane departure warning, which I mentioned earlier as well. So they come packed with safety in the LS model. The entry level does not have those extra safety features, but it does have your 7 seats with 18-inch alloys and what you see outside. No reverse camera in the ES model as well, which is the entry level. Now let's jump inside first. As you can see here, before I go in, you have your options of your power folding mirror, your windows buttons over here. Then you have the automatic lock and unlock, that's for the window lock, left and right window mirror adjustment. Plus you do have the button next to it where while sitting inside the car you can actually fold your power folding mirrors through that button, and you can unfold as well by pressing it again. Now, as I said, it's this keyless entry and keyless start, which is standard in this LS model. As you can see over there, you got the start stop engine button right there. Okay, let me jump in. Now I'll show you how easy it is. So let's say you have this key and you just leave it there, just press the button and it starts the car. On this side, guys, you have the automatic headlights, which I mentioned to you. We'll just stop it now. So you just put it in auto, and whenever it detects any low light, it will automatically come in. On the left hand side here, you have the option of the automatic rain sensing wipers, dual climate control as well. As you can see, one side is 18.5, the other one is 24, so you can change it accordingly to your preference. I'll show you a proper demo on how the Mitsubishi CarPlay system works, but we'll just close the door. Guys, I want to talk to you about the Mitsubishi CarPlay system, plus the safety features that the Outlander LS model comes with. Now, as I mentioned earlier, that lane departure warning, which is the LDW option over there, now that will kick in only after 65 kilometers when you're driving on the road. If you're below 65 and then you change lanes, it won't start detecting it. So basically what happens, anything above 65 k's and then you're going in one lane, in Monash, to give you an example, and then you turn without giving any indicators, the LDW warning will keep flashing. Then you also have your cruise control, which is over here, which is a very handy thing. Along with cruise, you have your adaptive cruise as well. So you can select your distance by pressing how far away you want to be with the car. I always keep it too close to 50 meters, which is the 3 bars, as you can see over there. 30, 20, and then 20 is the lowest, I think, but as you can, the most safer you are, but with the further distance would be better for you for your own safety. Now, how the adaptive cruise control works is, let's say we have set our cruise at 80 kilometers on the speedometer, and we set that cruise, and then with the adaptive cruise, what will happen is, if it detects the car in front of you, it will slow down automatically, and as the car progresses off, it will go back to the set speed of the 80. Then you also have your forward collision mitigation, which you split on the side over here. I don't think if you can see it, but that's the button for the forward collision mitigation. What it does is that if you're going around 40 kilometers an hour, let's say you're going on Burke Street, and then you see a nice shop on your left or the right, and you don't notice the car in front, so what will happen, it will automatically brake for you, it will stop the car. and then it won't, so at least you're not hitting the car in front with your distraction. So that's one of the safety features there. Now you also have, as I mentioned, dual climate control, then eco mode, which best is utilized in when you have your cruise on. Just press the eco mode, you'll see the eco mode come up over there, and that just gives you much better fuel efficiency because it cuts down any unnecessary things in your engine activities, and then works best with cruise. Now, talking about the airbags, which I mentioned, you have 7 airbags in the car. So you have one airbag over here, and you got the passenger airbag, 2 over here, and then 2 on the side. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over there, and plus 1 extra knee airbag, which is the 7th airbag that it comes with the Mitsubishi Outlander. Now, I did mention when we were outside, we spoke about the drop engine facility. So that's what happens. That's what the 7th airbag comes in handy if there is any collision in the front. You also have the auto high beam focus over here in the mirrors. It automatically changes the color if you got high beam coming from the back, so you don't have to do any flick thing in the entry level ES model. You have that option, but in the LS it comes standard with the auto high beam focus. You have your Bluetooth speaker, which is right here. So the way we are talking right now, if you receive a phone call, just either you can touch it on the screen or you can touch it on the steering wheel with the pickup and cancel option over there. Now you do have the option of volume control over here, and it's a telescopic steering wheel, so you can pull it out, push it in, up and down, whatever you feel comfortable with. We'll just leave it at this position here. Then with the volume control, you have that option on the left hand side of it, and then mode is for changing from digital radio, FM, AM, Bluetooth audio, and everything in there. Okay. Then you also have your cruise control option, which I mentioned to you earlier on this side. Now, talking about the USB ports, guys, first of all, you got your 12-volt charging over here, which comes standard here. Then you also have your 2 USB ports in your armrest, which my phone is plugged in at the moment. Now this is for your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, depending on whichever phone you're using. Now I'm an Android guy, so that's why it says Android Auto over there. All I do is, we'll start from the beginning, all I do is take my phone and plug it in, and it should come up. Yes, allow access. What's happening? Guys, I want to have I'll show you a demonstration on the Mitsubishi CarPlay system. Now, obviously, this is a 7.1-inch display screen that you get in all the variances of the Outlander, ES, LS, and the Exceed model in the 18.5. Now, starting off, we have digital radio, which is obviously it gives you 42 extra channels of radio channels that you want to choose from. You can select the channel you want, go back. These boxes are empty at the moment. If you just hold the one, it will lock that channel in, and that's where the digital radio. You can do the same and fill up another 6 channels in the first bay. You've got bay 1, bay 2, and bay 3, which are all empty, so you can play around and lock your channels in. Same thing with your FM as well, and then your AM, which is pretty similar. Phone, obviously, right now I have, I'll show my phone is connected. This one here is Android Auto, which is for all the Apple users, you have your Apple CarPlay, which will pop up here, and for all the Android users, you'll have your Android Auto like mine showing over here. Now, for Android users, you need to make sure that you have your Android Auto app installed before plugging it in. Otherwise, it sometimes has difficulty detecting it. Now, I want to show you the demonstration how the Android Auto works. It's quite simple. So obviously, it's connected to my phone. It's telling me the appointments that I have at the moment, the temperature, my recent calls, all that is standard. Now, I want to show you the maps, Google Maps, how the Google Maps works. So it's just this arrow button that you see here. So what I do, I just press that. Very good. And then obviously it has already a selection of the address. So if I'm just going to cancel it and restart it again for the, yep. Now you can definitely type it in yourself, or the best easiest option is to use the speakerphone. Now I'll give you an example. If I want to go to Bunnings Cranbourne or Bunnings Narre, which is the closest, all I do is just press that button. Take me to Bunnings Cranbourne.
Navigating to Bunnings Cranbourne.
Pretty straightforward, isn't it? And then it tells you the address.
Head southeast on Kangan Drive.
Yes, I will. So it tells you the time to your destination, how many kilometers, and how many minutes that you're going to reach. And you just follow the maps, and then it'll give you live traffic alert. In the previous models or the previous versions, we had SD cards where sometimes it doesn't give you live alerts, or it doesn't give you updated maps. But the phone is free, so it does use your phone's data, but it's very minimal. And this will always be up to date with the roads and everything, especially in the southeast side when you have so much construction going and new roads popping in on a daily basis. So that's pretty much on the Google Maps. Now, if I use the phone button, it's obviously will take me to all my dial numbers. So you can just switch around, and then, or you can use the dial number manually, and whichever it's convenient for you guys. Now, that's obviously for turning it off. Now the headphone here is, if you have songs on your phone, it will you can play through the selection of your songs through your phone. That's by pressing the button. I don't have any songs on my phone currently, so there's no point in doing that. But it's a very handy app for Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. I also want to show you if I send one of my colleagues a SMS. You don't have to type it in or anything, so I'll demonstrate that. So I just press the speaker. Please send an SMS to Marty Mitsubishi.
Here's your text to Marty Mitsubishi, Pacific, please. Do you want to send it or change it?
Change.
What's the message?
Hi Marty, testing again.
Here's your text to Marty Mitsubishi. Hi Marty, testing again. Do you want to send it or change it?
Send.
Okay. Message sent.
See, it was that easy. So now Marty would have got a SMS straight away. Now if he does reply back or anything, then his name will come up as a new message to from Marty Mitsubishi. And then, because the reason why I'm saying Marty Mitsubishi, because I've stored it on my contact list as Marty Mitsubishi, so don't get confused with that. So that's how easy it is for the Android Auto and Apple CarPlay as well. Now obviously you have the just below the screen you have the eco mode now, which pops up on the dash over there. Now eco mode, as I said, is best utilized when you have your cruise control on, and set it in eco mode just cuts down any unnecessary engine activities and gives you a better fuel efficiency. Hazard light, which is, everyone knows what a hazard light is, and passenger seat belt. So if the passenger who hasn't, it detects that if anybody's sitting over there and hasn't got the seat belt on, the light will start flashing over here. Dual climate control, which I mentioned earlier, and if I go home, you have other options like digital radio, FM, AM, plus Android Auto. Bluetooth audio, if you don't want to connect your phone by USB, you can still play your songs and receive calls with the Bluetooth audio. USB and iPod is the same port that you plug your USB in. Now in the next screen, you have settings, vehicle in-car, air conditioning, screen off. GPS over here is just a longitude and latitude. It's not a proper GPS. So now settings, you have all the system settings, phone settings, Bluetooth settings. Now with the Bluetooth settings, you can pair up to 5 phones, and you can play around with whoever wants to play the songs and whoever wants to receive calls. You can switch around with those paired up phones already in the system. So that's pretty straightforward. Vehicle info will tell you more about how many Ks per liter you're getting, what's the engine revving and all that. Air conditioning, which is a fancy way of showing where the air is flowing at the moment. And then if I change the mode, it changes the color of where the vents are coming out from there. and outside temperature as well. It's standard. Now this is connected to my phone, so it tells you my battery life on the phone, the Bluetooth, and obviously what my network is at the moment. Timing, the time for your car is set next to the clock over there, which is there. It's pretty easy. It's all touchscreen. Plus you can volume up and down as well. You can do it on the steering wheel as well. Mode is from changing from FM, AM, Bluetooth audio, and all that, which is very handy. Hopefully this presentation on the Mitsubishi CarPlay system helped you out, and then I would say just come in to our dealership and try it out yourself. You'll see it's like a breeze. You won't have any issues, and then you'll be used to it at no time if this is something that you haven't tried before. Guys, that's pretty much on the demonstration on the Outlander LS in the 18.5 in Starlight behind me. Please do come in. We're located in 2232 Kangan Drive, right off the Monash Freeway. When you do come in, don't forget to ask one of our specialized team members about the Premium Mechanical Protection Plan, which gives you an extended service warranty all the way to 10 years and 200,000 kilometers. It's a fantastic option to have if you're going to keep your car for a long term, or if you do high case. My name is Satya. We are reachable on 99070555. Please come in to Berwick Mitsubishi, test drive one of our cars. We're more than happy to go through the demonstration again. And we're a family-owned business, and we'd love to see you here. Thank you so much.